Hi guys, it's me, Boog,
And Dad!
with another late night review.
Right.
So
But,
tonight, or today, or this afternoon, or whenever time you're watching this, we're gonna be reviewing WWE Superstars Series 5.
yes, we finally solved the mystery of Series 5.
The mystery has finally been solved.
We made another quick run to Walmart today just to kind of
Oh,
see.
actually, so we found Series 4, Series 6 to our farther away local Walmarts.
Yes.
So today, the time of recording this, which is September 14th, we we found Series 5, or at least we found all of Series 5 except the Macho Man.
Yes. And we did have like I said, this was kind of a mystery because we weren't sure what happened to 5s. We
So,
found 4,
yeah.
we found 6 at the same time. No 5s. So we went back today on a hunch thinking, okay, maybe they got 5 and 2 and just hadn't got it out of the boxes. And sure enough, at this particular Walmart, these two were there. So when we got our hands on them, we
So,
could look at the
yeah.
back,
Yeah, and The Rock was there.
and the rock was there. Except the rock that was that one was the exact same figure as this.
Or, well, we can't really say that because we don't really know if the actual trunk were the exact same because they had all these accessories on.
Okay, well, for everything you can see on the outside was exactly the
So,
same.
so yeah, so I'm pretty sure the only way we're actually gonna be able to tell is when the Macho Man comes out. We're gonna have to see if he's still wearing the same trunks.
Yeah, but except on the back of his card, it said Series 5 instead of Series 6, which is the one that we have saved.
No, Series 4.
Or Series 4, yes. So apparently Rock and Macho, the same identical figures, as far as we know, have made it in Series to Series 4 and bridged to Series 5. Which is also for 5, the two here in front of you, Earthquake, and the Ravishing one, Rick Rude.
Yeah, they're the only two new figures for Series 5.
Yeah, and apparently that's the only way they've done that with, or they've done that. Not really sure why they chose to do it and why they would choose to do it in back-to-back waves, 4 and 5.
Well,
Um,
wait, what? What do you mean?
well, these guys are in Series
Oh yeah.
4,
Well,
and then
yeah.
they're in Series 5.
I thought you meant that there were gonna like only two new figures for
Yeah,
4 and
and
5.
then for Series 6, we're back to a whole 4 new figures. So, very confusing, Mattel. Thanks. It's really weird.
Just please never do this again. Give us all new figures.
Yes, yes. All
As
right.
long, but well, the only exception is if you do repaints.
Yeah, that would have been fine. That would have been different figures. But like I said, when we saw The Rock, that leads me to believe that they are identical figures. And then when you see Macho back here, that also appears to be the same exact figure that we got in Series 4. So it doesn't. Macho Man had a lot of different outfits. They could have done something like that, but it just doesn't appear to be the case with the pictures they have on the back. So
Well,
don't know what
they're
happened.
also in gray. So yeah,
Yeah, but I mean, you could tell by the style, the headband, the glasses wearing. It's that figure.
yeah, true.
So yeah, you can just tell. All right, so let's get to it, boo.
Anyway, enough talking. Let's
Yeah,
get
enough about
to
the
it.
negatives. We got some exciting stuff. Two new figures: Earthquake and Ravishing Rick Rude, one of my all-time favorites here. So let's do it, boo.
Today we'll start with your all-time favorites.
Yes, the Ravishing one, and here he is, ladies. Rick Rude. Of course, it says there includes fabric robe. Can't wait to see what his trunks look like. He used to have the most amazing trunks
Yeah,
ever.
and actually, they didn't actually spoil it on the card either. On the card back
Right.
either.
Always, always there for the ladies. Keep the noise down. Simply ravishing. And the bottom is Rude Awakening, the finisher. And it was great. All right.
Now every time Dan sees a neck breaker, that's what he called it.
Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's not what it is.
Right. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'd like for you to do right now is sit down, shut up.
Rick Ricker, you can't be telling our viewers to shut up.
And
Okay, well, actually, let me tell you what you actually do. You need to go down there and you need to click the like and subscribe buttons and turn on the bell for post notifications. So
Right.
don't miss another Superstars review.
All you overweight, fat,
Okay, enough of
sweat.
that.
I don't understand.
Okay, hopefully Dad's finally over insulting all of our fans.
No, Rick Rude's doing it. It wasn't me.
Yeah.
All right, let's get to it. Boog's ready for the rude awakening.
And a natural rude awakening.
And then next up, we have the other half of the natural disaster, earthquake. And it says here it includes fabric singlet, which as we all know is a doublet, and
Or at least that's what
artwork.
Dad calls it.
It's awesome.
Still, leave it in the comments down below if you actually know the real name for the types of
The back here, natural disasters, filled with quake. The ring is going to shake, and the earthquakes. Oh yeah, that movie was terrifying when I was a kid. I don't see anybody survive that.
Yeah, what was your reaction to seeing it for the first time?
Oh, I was like, oh, that's horrible. The pain. Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah, that man's cheeks sitting across their chests. Oh yeah, it was horrible. Nobody was getting out of that. It was done.
Anyway. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure it's probably just gonna be a Sus Moments compilation from Dad talking about earthquakes for this year.
Yeah, it was right there with the bonsai drop from Yoko.
No.
Somehow earthquakes just look a little more devastating though. I don't know why. They were both really bad.
Maybe because he was just running at him.
Yeah.
And also, Mattel, if we would make a Superstars Yokozuna, then we would purchase it. We did.
Oh yeah, they gotta get Yoko in the line, definitely.
So actually, we already know two figures that's gonna be at Series 7. Huh?
You do?
Superstars. So it's gonna be Vader and Captain Lou Albano.
Oh yeah, Captain Lou. One of the greatest managers of all time. That'll be fun.
Finally, we get to the Dad's favorite part, hands.
Four hands. Where's the bag?
So, so we get the punching hand, the Master of the Universe type grabby hand, and then everyone's favorite, the baby hands.
Right.
There you go.
Da 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 da.
So it looks like there is a rubber band to keep the rope together.
And here, the artwork, if you can see, looks spectacular again. Love how they've done that. All right, let's go look at that head sculpt. Wow. Yeah, I think they've nailed it. That looks a lot like Rick Rude with his perm.
Yeah, I think that's in the same head sculpt that we have on that one Elite figure.
Okay. Yeah. Looks great. Robe looks really good. Kind of got the sequins on it. Simply ravishing with a kiss in the back. Oh, yeah. This is a great figure. All right, babe. Let's see what those trunks look like.
Well, this was fast. That was fast. All right, Dad. Gonna let you do the honors.
All right. You just needed the microphone. Pass it over.
Here's Roddy Piper's microphone, not included.
That'll work.
It probably should have been included.
All right. What I'd like to have right now is all you overweight, sweaty YouTubers
Hey, I think that's
stand up. Show me a little respect. While I take my robe off, show you what a real superstar looks like.
We can just assaulted us, Dad.
Never.
What?
Are you ready over there?
I think so.
Yeah. Hit the music.
Oh no, we're gonna get copyright claimed again.
Never.
Oh no. This is probably the moment that most of viewers that are watching this video for.
Hang on, lady.
Oh, well.
Oh wow! And I love it. It's absolutely awesome. So
Jabroni, what the heck are you doing?
don't rush. This is for the ladies.
Yeah,
You
fair
wouldn't
enough.
understand. All right, so this is absolutely phenomenal, guys. His trunks are great. I don't think I've seen these great of trunks even on the elite figures. This is absolutely hilarious. So, get up closer so you can see. So he has the Intercontinental title printed right on the front, and a really crazy picture of Ultimate Warrior on the back. Not very flattering, but wow, I can't believe Mattel went this far to do this with this figure. I mean, they could have just put pink pants on him, but this is really, really impressive. Love it. Great job. Great representation of Rick Rude, the character. Says Ravishing on his boots. Yeah, this is awesome. They did a great job with this one. Boog, what do you think?
Yeah, Big Dog looks also great. Well, since he has also Warrior on his, well, you know, we also have Warrior here from Superstar Series 2, I think.
Yes, I believe it is Series 2. And we know back in the day, these guys had really, really great feuds. Rude worked a lot with Warrior for the over the Intercontinental title, and then back again for the World title when he became World Champion. Um, I think this was obviously after he won the Intercontinental title from Warrior, and yeah, this is just absolutely awesome figure. Good job, Mattel, on this one.
Yes.
All right, let's switch over to Earthquake now. Oops. Take a look at him. And we'll bring out where's Typhoon at?
Over there.
Bring him out here.
Have to have natural disasters.
Of course. We're about to unite the team.
And Dad, it looks like they actually. Okay. I'm liking this right now. Jeez.
Okay.
Yes, okay. So this is actually another 2-in-1 gear
Really?
for figure. Yeah. And they even went above and beyond and actually gave us extra boots.
Are you serious?
Yes, we have
We haven't seen
extra.
that before, right?
Yeah, this is the first time in Superstars line they're actually getting extra boots.
Wow.
I'm
That
pretty
is
sure
awesome.
it's the first time in actually like the complete wrestling line. I don't think we've ever gotten interchangeable boots before.
No, so I think this means underneath his natural disasters outfit, he's going to be wearing his earthquake suit. I
Okay,
bet you.
so let's see.
Painted.
We also so he has pretty much he has the exact same hands, fist, Master Universe grabby hand, and the baby hands.
Okay. Got it.
Oh no! What? Sand fell out.
Already?
Yeah,
Oh, I think we have extras.
I think I see it under the table. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Way over here. Or it could be someone else's. I feel like there's a couple over here.
Okay, yeah, I think that's at least one of those is. Okay. Okay, there we go. Everybody got his hand back. Dun dun dun.
There he is. Man, the face sculpt on that looks awesome.
Yeah,
The haircut's perfect.
and also has.
Yeah. It's a little balding at the top.
Yeah, that's kind of what the top dad's head looks like.
It is nice. Chad has full head of locks.
Well, Might be starting to get a little bit, actually. Anyway, enough about Dad's haircut. Here's the back, and actually you can notice something with the knee pads, so I'll get to later on.
I do notice under the knee pads. What's up with that? It's a little different too.
Okay, so now let's get to it. So the thing about the knee pads is that they're removable.
Okay.
So get rid of them, dumpster.
Got it. Yeah, I guess the other ones are very difficult to get off, right?
Yeah, pretty much you have to slide them down these massive calves
Okay.
to get them off.
Got it.
Okay,
Yeah.
now let's do. Actually, it would be easier. Let's go ahead and pop the arms off and boots. We'll pop them off. Get rid of the natural disasters attire.
Oh goodness, what's happened here? Oh yeah. And underneath that, painted on is his blue earthquake suit.
So we'll put the red boots on back on for now. That'll show the blue ones later.
Wow. Very cool. I think it's just absolutely amazing they thought to do that. Very, very awesome. So yeah, you've got two in one here. You've got him in a cloth, uh, natural disasters attire, and then with a quick boot change and removing of the doublets, uh, he's wearing, his blue earthquake outfit he wears for his singles matches. How cool. Love that idea. Good job, Mattel. And again, another reason why this figure line is just absolutely amazing. Such a good job with this. Love it. And there he is, folks. Earthquake. And of course, he's using the new torso design there. Looks very nice.
See?
Same as Typhoon. Same as Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah. See, let's get. There you go. There, look at the torso.
Yeah. Very cool.
But now, but But now it's time to compare them.
Now we have some more contenders for the World Tag Team titles.
Yeah, they're actually the time they're recording this. Um, the Superstars of Wrestling, the timeline's all black, so we won't really say for now. In case the current champions are actually the current champions by the time this video is going.
Right.
So,
Aren't the guards champions right now?
hey, we're supposed to say it.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, we're editing that out.
Oops.
Dad, what have you done? Dad's spoiling everything over here.
I've done nothing.
Anyway, so Typhoon is better now.
All right.
So now let's try to get the Earthquake singlet back on.
With the red boots.
Yeah. And also, just as like a warning, the blue boots, when you're trying to put them on, at least for the first time, they are a bit stiff to get on.
Okay.
So if you're having trouble with these, if you like have like a blow dryer or like like or like
Lightsaber.
no like well if you do have a real looking working lightsaber, I'm pretty sure it'll also work.
Blowtorch.
Pretty much you just or a heated up like bottle of water that you can
Flamethrower.
no.
Oh,
You don't want to burn it.
alright.
But what I tried to say is, if Dad would stop interrupting me. So if you do,
Trying to help.
so if you do, pretty much what I'm trying to say is, if you do heat up the boots, uh, then it'll become easier to pop them off.
Got it. What a safety set.
You gotta also make sure you have parent supervision if you're dealing with hot stuff.
Yes.
Anyway, but also what's interesting is that this actually torso is actually casted in blue.
Wow, that is very cool.
Like, subscribe for some more Big and Dad useless facts.
Yes, we're full of that.
Yeah. We need to make just a useless fact video.
Oh yeah, that could go on forever.
Yeah. Slowly but surely getting him back into his natural disasters. Attire.
It's happening,
Slowly but surely.
right? Got a lot to change here. But yeah, that was really clever with that. It was removable knee pads. I guess so that enables you to change the boots easier. And the fact that he didn't wear knee pads, I think, when he was blue
Yeah.
earthquake suit.
Yeah.
So that's probably the reason too. I really did think that through. I'm very impressed. Still not sure what took so long for 5 to hit the stores.
5, and
Yeah, 4, 5,
and 6.
and 6. Was not expecting 6. It was all of a sudden boom. But my guess that's probably a Walmart thing. Interesting to see what the year is in the back of these packages because Walmart will do that if they, aren't selling out of a previous wave. They will sit on it and wait until they do. Before they bring in the new stuff.
Yeah, Series 4 actually on the back of their packaging was 2022.
Yes. Have you checked fives yet?
No.
Very curious to see. So that just means that, yeah, Walmart's probably been sitting on these in a warehouse somewhere for a long time, waiting on mostly Series 3 to sell, right?
Yeah.
Lots of Warriors, lots of Undertakers,
Lots of Teds.
lots of Teds.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure Warrior Series 2.
And we actually have seen a lot of those at a couple of marts we went to.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the main ones that we see are Bray Wyatt's, but he's kind of like I'm pretty sure there's only like one of him in stores.
Shango. We see a lot of Shango.
Shango more recently. But most of them are Ted, Undertaker, and Warrior.
Yes.
Those are the main ones that are always there.
Right.
They're never not
for
there.
8 or 9 months. So
8 months.
Yeah, and then when we saw the clearance, it was all Warrior and Taker.
Yeah.
For $7.
And also Walmart put Ted on clearance. We'll pick one up.
Yes, that gave us our first clue. All right, finally they were getting rid of these things because they needed to make room for this wave.
Well, actually, our first clue was that our local Walmart, our closer local Walmart, they actually shrunk the Superstar section.
It's true, they did.
So that was kind of like our first hint. And then the second hint was I looked on Walmart.com, which, and they said that they'd be shipping by September 11th. So I'm like, that has to be like about the time that they're probably getting in stores.
Yeah. And sure enough, this week it happens.
All right. So here we go. The natural disasters next to each other.
Earthquake and typhoon together in the Superstars line.
All right. Sorry, Rick Rude, but we must do this to you.
What? No. Oh no.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all know what's going to have to happen.
No. Oh. God. No. Hey, nobody gets up from that.
Okay, well, let's get Series 5 all up next to each other.
Right.
Well, actually, before that, go over The Rock and the Macho Man real quick.
All right, yeah, we've already done the review for these, obviously in Series 4, but yeah, here they are. There's The Rock. Check out Series 4 for a detailed review. These are amazing figures, too. The Madness. Absolutely awesome. One of my favorites in the entire line.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure actually did say at one point that he was your favorite.
Yes, he was, definitely.
Is he still your favorite?
Okay. Yeah, probably.
And that's pretty much just because Macho Man's his favorite wrestler, so it's actually is kind of biased.
Yeah.
Right, Dan?
Definitely.
So, Dan, if you had to have an unbiased pick Just based off action figure wise, who would you say would be your favorite?
Well, out of
Yes.
this line, okay, is again really, really strong, really good. So it's very hard for me just to pick one. We'll slide him over since he's not part of this one. Um,
And Warrior.
I mean, the extra work they did with Earthquake was very impressive. Um, Rick Rude, same thing. The extra work that went into his trunks, they didn't have to do that. They look amazing. And then, of course, Macho Rock are awesome just because they're very popular characters anyway. Uh, but yeah, if I'm gonna have to pick out of this line, my favorites,
Well,
honestly,
actually, first, it's time for the Big Dad thoughts. So we're going to be ranking them to our least favorite to our favorite in the
right.
series. So we're going to start at the bottom.
All right, am I going first?
Yep, like you, girl.
All right.
And also, this is probably is at least for Dad. I know it's probably going to be very biased.
I'm gonna try not to and try to go by the just not like who my favorite is, but just what I feel like the quality of each individual
Yeah.
action figure is. Um, so, but they're all really good. So this is tough. I mean, obviously, I'd recommend purchasing every one of these. They're all worth your
Actually,
time.
everyone in the
So let me say
line.
that.
Actually,
Yeah, there's really not been a bad figure of the bunch, honestly.
yeah.
But okay, so my
But if there are, but well, yeah, there's not really bad figures, but there are figures that are better than others. Right, Dan?
yes.
Anyway,
All right,
so
so
number four.
four for me is gonna be The Rock.
Rock coming in shockingly low.
Yeah, and like I said, he is a great figure, but and he did come with the glasses, the microphone. Um,
This one, actually.
yeah, but I felt like they went a little bit further with some of the others.
Okay. Um,
It's tough. They're all really good.
yeah. Yeah, I think I'm also going to go with The Rock being number four on an action figure scale. I'm pretty sure we probably need to do like two rankings. One of them action figure wise, and one of them is like everything combined.
Yes.
So I think we might do that too. So just this will just be action figure wise.
All right.
So Dad, who is your number three?
Number three for me in the line, and this one would be the Macho Man. And
Coming in shockingly low
again, a
because
great figure, but I felt like with him, like so they did a good job with the robe. Headband is nice. Um, but a lot of things with him, basically, he's a repaint from Master of the Universe figure, which is understandable. It's fine, whatever. But I felt like they missed the opportunity with him to include the WWF Championship. That could have been there. It wasn't. So that was a little disappointing. Same thing with Rock. He could have come with the title. Didn't. Uh, and I feel like with these other two in the line, Earthquake and Rude, they just went the extra mile, I feel like, with them, where they kind of just done what they had to do with Macho and Rock because they knew they would sell. I think. You know.
so my number three is going to be Ravishing Rick Rude.
Okay.
Um, so I feel like let's see, how do I exactly want to phrase this? So most like on an action figure standpoint, um, like well, all of them are good figures, but like I can't really think of anything else to say. But the other two I just think are superior figures than this one,
Okay.
and it mostly has to do with accessory wise.
Gotcha.
All right, Dad, number two.
Number two for me, Rude can stay right there because he's my number two. And mainly the reason why I picked him number two is you did get the super nice robe. But then when you see the artwork that they've done on his trunks, it's better than most of the elite figures that we have of Rick Rude. And they really took the detail of the artwork on the trunks just to a whole nother level. Plus, his head scan is just about perfect. Uh, and overall, I think it's just an extra great job on that figure.
Okay, so my number two is gonna be the Macho Man.
Okay.
Mostly because of all the great accessories we get. I personally feel like the Macho Man, like pretty much the robe itself, kind of sells this figure.
It is nice. It is very nice. You're right.
And I think overall, with it and the figure combined, beats out Ravishing Rude, but not beats out number one.
Okay. Sounds like we've agreed on number one. I'll let you go ahead and go first.
So my number one is Earthquake. And I'm pretty sure out of all of the double gear figures that we've gotten recently, Earthquake definitely does it the best.
Yeah, it's the most complete. You get two complete different outfits with one figure. They went as far as to include those blue boots, which is amazing, and the removable knee pads to make it easier to get, the things on and off. So you can have him completely in his Earthquake uniform, or you can switch him and have him in his blue Earthquake suit that he used for singles matches.
And then here's Dad's list.
Yeah. I think they just hit a home run with that one. And it's not even advertised on the box. That was a complete surprise. Anywhere that I saw, I mean, it just says removable, duplets. But other than that, you don't know. And it's a great surprise. And you just get in there and start opening up, you're like, wow, they really thought this through. So,
Okay, so now we're gonna rank them with pretty much everything combined. That's not just action figure wise.
okay.
So pretty much me and Dad overall thoughts on the figure, or
Right.
on the figures in this situation. Okay, so Dad, on our overall thoughts of the figures, here's coming in at number four.
Overall thoughts of the figures. Number four is still to me going to be The Rock. Great figure, don't get me wrong. But, they kind of just went with the bare basics there. Could have added a title or something to make it a little more special.
Yeah, I think I'm also gonna have to go with The Rock with being number four. Yeah, it's kind of it's kind of strange because he went from being my number one in Series four all the way down to number four in Series five.
Yeah, it's very strange.
Yeah, mostly because it's probably mostly because um the Typhoon, which was kind of just there.
Right.
And then also Mr. T, both of them great figures, but I think The Rock was superior than them. But I think now overall, I think it's still number four out of these three.
Okay.
And actually, Macho Man might be the number one now, maybe with that
Okay,
series.
you really like that road. Okay. This is really tough for me now.
Dun 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 dun. We have to play epic music.
Yeah, because now you
Dun
kind of
dun
get into
dun.
okay, your favorite, and these are two of my favorite wrestlers of all time here.
With Earthquake.
Rude and Macho Man. Yeah, so um, ranking it kind of with, like you said, your favorites involved. Uh, I will have to say my number three will be Earthquake.
Well, we're kind of having everything involved with this.
Yeah, overall,
Yeah. So, yeah, why is Earthquake coming in number three?
Again, this more like I said, it's a figure we already know is great. He was number one. It's more of just a personal like who I want to collect and who I want to play with, and Rude and Macho just rank above that for me. And they're also really good figures.
Okay, so my number three is going to be Ravishing Rick Rude. And this is also going to be another thing, like, who do we want to play with? So, okay, so I'm gonna take everything away. Let's say these two like their characters were still intact, but there was like nothing about wrestling. Like they knew nothing. Like they were like not wrestling, right? So who would rather play with? The guy that's called Earthquake, or the guy that hits all the ladies?
Right.
So yeah, and also yeah, it's kind of that's kind of what it kind of comes down to for like 2 and 3. It's like I just personally want to play with number 2 more than Ravishing Recruit.
I completely understand that. When I was a young kid, I hated that guy. Absolutely could not stand him.
Yeah.
And but then as an adult, looking back on wrestling after watching it for 40 something years, I now can appreciate how good of a character that was and how good of a job he did playing it and how entertaining it was. I'm sure if I'd have been older, I would have enjoyed it a lot more. But as a kid, you just hated him. You just hated him, and
Yeah, like
that
Ted
was
DiBiase.
yeah, that was Ted too. Hated Ted, yeah, because that was just he was doing his job. He was supposed to make you hate him as a kid, and he absolutely did that.
Yeah,
Um,
there's kind of two different hates. You either get the I don't want to see you on television hate, or you want to hate them hate.
oh yeah, I mean, yeah, it was definitely. I wanted to see him on there. I tuned in every time he came on because it was interesting.
Yeah.
'Cause I hated him, but he was interesting to watch. See, what was he going to do? How was he going to taunt whoever he was facing? What was going to be on his trunks? Because he was always, putting this crazy stuff on his trunks to embarrass his opponents.
Pretty sure you would put your face on his trunks at one point.
He probably did, yes. And I mean, the character was just awesome. So anyway, and then for Mattel to go that far and make those trunks that detailed was just really, really impressive to me. But anyway,
Okay.
so I'm at
And
number 2 now.
yep, no, you're number 3.
Um, I did 3. Earthquake was 3 for
Oh
me, so I'm
yeah,
at 2.
you're at 2.
So number 2 for me is going to be the Ravishing one. Simply Ravishing Rick Rude. And
And
it's just because I personally love the character, and the action figure, unfortunately, is absolutely awesome too. They did a great job with that.
okay, so my number 2 is going to be the Macho Man.
Okay.
I kind of already went into why, well, now
Just
that you
in love
know,
with the road.
yeah, pretty much. But also, you know, having like, so when you're like playing with your wrestlers, so you're doing like like the wrestling, I guess, kind of like your own wrestling card, right? It's good to like for those type of situations, like you don't want to have the wrestler coming out in the exact same tire every single week.
Right.
So so for us, we also have our own wrestling show using these guys, which is Superstars Wrestling, which you should totally check out, by the way.
Definitely. It's on the channel.
And this also does work in that situation because we have both of them. But if you didn't have both of them, then pretty much you're just stuck with one Macho Man.
Right.
Which pretty much having two attires it's like it like depends on the person. Like if you're into like doing your own wrestling show type thing, then you're gonna obviously prefer having a double attire. But if you're just a
Put
normal
on the
collect,
shelf person.
yeah,
Yes.
then you're probably gonna be pretty annoyed because you have to buy two of them to decide to display both attires.
Right. Right.
So, but for us and what we do, Macho Man's going to come in at number 3,
Okay.
2. There you
Gotcha.
go. And I'm pretty sure no one was shocked at all. He was number 1 for this.
Yeah, for Dad, right? Macho back on top. I mean, just my favorite wrestler of all time, and of course, like I said, the character or the action figure is absolutely awesome. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I didn't feel like I said it was a little missed opportunity because they kind of gave you what they had to, and that was it. I think they knew for sure he's going to sell. It didn't matter,
I'm pretty
but
sure
he could have come with a belt.
I'm pretty sure the only thing that I could think of that would make it better for Dad is that one, it came with the title. Two is that it actually had the orange gear.
Yes, but I knew we weren't getting that because we already got
Yeah.
it, kind of, in the motif character, so figure. So anyway,
And
yeah, that's my
also,
number one.
and also, you can and also like the heated pop method for Earthquake. You could also go and put all the upgrade parts from this one onto that Master of the Data Universe figure.
Yeah, real reason to swap out if you want to use the orange trunks. Definitely.
So you have to do a lot of reorganizing for my list. So my number one is Earthquake.
Okay, both times. Wow,
Yes.
you really like that figure.
Yeah. I even like, I guess, yeah, I always like having options. So, and I always really liked having like where you could have like, let's just say, bring Star Wars into this. Let's say you could either have one clone trooper that has like the standard blaster, and then you could have one with the more heavy blaster.
Right.
Like you could differentiate them. But also that's kind of
Yes.
army build. You can't really army build with Earthquake, but I'm pretty sure having like all the options is what makes him number one for me. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got two totally different outfits in one figure, which was really great. So, you can use them in a tag team with natural disasters. And as soon as he goes on a singles run, 2 or 3 minutes later, you've got him ready to go in the blue earthquake outfit.
Yeah,
Love that idea.
here he is next to Titanic.
Yes. It's a good job,
Okay,
too.
I think that's gonna be the end of the complete Series 5 Superstar series.
Yes, hope you enjoyed it. I'm about to option myself to bed. Good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow on the next one.
Or the day after tomorrow, or the day
Yes.
after tomorrow, or something like
All
that.
right, we'll be filming another Superstars with all these new figures very soon.
And listen to me, jabroni! If you don't like it, subscribe right now, then I'm gonna stick them straight up your candy buttocks!
Oh my gosh. Good night.